Okay everyone, today we're in the garage going to do the first oil change on our Polaris General 4. The manual recommends doing about 25 hours. We just hit 21 hours and 300 miles, but it's starting to get cold and I don't want to be in the garage unit when it gets any colder, so we're going to give it a go on the oil change. We've taken a few of the tips from the folks on the Polaris General forums since this is the first time I've done it, and some others had some struggles with oil leaking everywhere. We're going to implement some of those tips and see if it helps out. One of those tips was to jack up the rear end a little bit so that we could then have more space here to access where the oil filter is, which is back. We lift up the bed and the oil filter is tucked up back inside there. Some people access it from the passenger side, some from the driver's side. We're going to try it from the passenger side. Another couple things was to have a shop rag to have around the filter, even a plastic bag around it. Sometimes people said it should just be hand tighten the filter, but sometimes it's not. So I got this little tool from Walmart is all just to help reach in there and loosen it up. And then 6mm Allen wrench for the drain plug. We went ahead and got the oil change kit off of Rocky Mountain ATV. They have the kit that just has the right amount of oil, has the filter. The Polaris one doesn't come with the crush washer, so we bought that separate. They have one from Tusk that'll have a Tusk filter and the crush washer. Again, you can get that on Rocky Mountain ATV. So I think it's time we'll get after it and see how it goes. Another recommendation was to change the oil with the engine cold, since a lot of the oil would drain out of the filter. So we did that. I think it helped. There was still some in there and kind of got at least in the bag, but there was still some that dripped out, but hopefully minimizing it. Another thing with changing it cold is the exhaust is right there, so trying to get in and out of there with the hot exhaust would not be fun. Alright, so I was able to check under where the filter was and really didn't have too much spillage there, so those techniques seem to work okay. Where the drain plug is on that more oval, or underneath that oval spot there, so we're reaching up there with the 6mm to loosen the drain plug and then drain out the oil. Alright, now that the oil is all drained, we're going to go ahead and put a fresh bit of oil right here around the rubber seal. We'll install that, then we'll reinstall the drain plug screw with the new crush washer, and then we'll put back in the oil and check the levels. And on the filter, it recommends just hand tightening once you get to where the filter touches the crankcase, just a half turn past that. Okay, so we got the oil back in and everything put back together. We ran the machine for 15 seconds as recommended in the owner's manual. Now we're going to check the oil level and make sure it's good. So first pull it out once, wipe it off after running it. Put the dipstick back in and check one more time. And the level is right at the add safe line. So maybe a little bit more. We'll check it before we try it and see if we need to add a little bit in. Hopefully that video was helpful. Certainly an easy task for somebody to do in their garage, not necessary to take it to the dealer. Just a few tools, you can accomplish this pretty easily. As far as what oil to use, there's lots of different opinions. People have their own preferences. We just went with the first oil change with the Polaris brand, and we'll see how it goes from here. Please subscribe if you want to watch more how-to videos and reviews of the Polaris General 4 and us out on the trails. Thanks for watching.